Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Boss Talks. This is episode 93. We have a great guest today, Moneque Edwards, or as she's known by all that love her, Mo. And I'm really excited to have her. I met her at Apartmentalize last year in Atlanta, amongst some great other people that I've had the privilege of having on the show. She's also a member of Melanin and Multifamily, which is a lot of those people that I'm speaking about. And not only that, she's from where we are going this year, Philadelphia, the great state of Pennsylvania, where Apartmentalize is being hosted. So we are so excited to have some Philly representation here on Boss Talks as we get so close, just almost a week and a half, it feels like 2 weeks ish until we all descend 12,000 friends to Philly. So here we go. But before we get any further with Mo, I am your host, Evan Happel. I am with Community Boss, and we have a great solution for you when it comes to managing your physical spaces. We are a software that helps you manage like a boss, as we like to say. Whether that's your parking, your amenities, or mapping, we have it covered, and we can also generate some great revenue for your community, but also just make it a great place for your residents to live. So if you have any further questions about that, let me know. But today it's about Mo, so let's bring her to the show. Mo, thanks for being here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I am doing super good. I think it was only fitting to meet at Apartmentalize and then have you on the show as we're leading into Philly to Apartmentalize.
Yes, absolutely.
This is the timing couldn't be better. I think this is just right.
Absolutely. It's been a year coming, right?
That's right. I had to get you pumped up, get you ready, just ensure that all would be good. I wouldn't be too, with my questions, I'd be kind, I think I'm mostly kind.
You're kind.
But yes, thank you so much for being here. Super excited to have you. Make sure you're paying attention to the comments as people are jumping on and giving you kudos and love and asking questions. Should be on your right side.
Okay.
Be able to click that, and you should see we got Steve Wunsch on the comments, and also somebody on YouTube, it looks like, too. So we got LinkedIn, YouTube in action. So
exciting.
Yes, we are streaming to both platforms and also Facebook, actually. So wherever you are, we are. So jump on, say hello.
Yes.
We got a few people jumping on. Hopefully you're seeing that. Thanks for joining us, and super excited to have Mo again and representing Philly. And as we get closer, I'm getting super excited personally, honestly. There's all the things going on. And we're I know, Mo, what are you doing in Philly for Apartmentalize? I know you're there already, but what are you and your company doing?
Yes, so I am with InterSolutions, right? We do all things property staffing, and we will be exhibiting at the trade show. So we have a lot of heavy hitters that are coming, and again, we're exhibiting. I also have the opportunity to speak on the national stage, right, for education session, and I'm partnering up with amazing women, and I think we'll talk about that later on. So I'm a speaker. And this is actually a kind of a dream of mine, right? To be able to speak at Apartmentalize in my hometown. So yeah, that's what
awesome.
I'm doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, talk about the perfect platform to
Perfect.
Because have you had other opportunities yet? Is this kind of one of your first?
Well, I actually had the opportunity to speak at NAA in Chicago.
Okay.
That was my first time. I was able to do that because I was the winner of the capstone project with the National Apartment Association, the Diversity Leadership Program, and the winners were able to speak on DEI kind of actionable items and kind of what to do with their company. So me and the runner up Lynette Smith, she was able to present with me. So this is
Awesome.
the second time.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Well, excited for you. Glad you're able to do that again and represent Philly well. So that's awesome.
Wait, hold on. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot to have my boss chain
Oh,
on.
heck
Oh
yes.
my
That
gosh.
is right.
I
Okay. On
forgot.
cue. That's, I mean, people are
You
just
know,
flowing in. So they, perfect timing. Everybody's seeing the bling.
seeing the bling. Absolutely. Let me get this
And
back.
I want just everybody to know we're going to have many of these to hand out at NAA this year. If you're lost in the expo and you're trying to find Community Boss, just look for the boss. We
Get
got
your
a banner
chain.
this year. We got 20 by 20 booth. We're going big. But yeah, the boss necklace is actually a part of our sign. So you should have no trouble finding us. Hopefully we have enough. We gave away a lot last year, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, the bling is blinging. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So again, if you want one of those chains, make sure you stop by 561. Look up, see that boss banner, head on over, say hi. Maybe we'll jump on and do a little mini boss talk session. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
going to be there. I'm going to be ready for it. If you're ready for it, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, Mo, let's jump right in.
Let's jump right
There's
in.
a few things that I love to ask my guests.
Yes.
And you're going to be one of the last because when I hit 100, I'm going to pivot. We're going to do something new because, I've been asking these questions for 100 episodes and I think I need a refresh, but you get to answer the questions. When it comes to building community, when it's in your personal and professional life, how do you go about that?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. So community is very important to me, very important, and I definitely try to intertwine that with my personal and professional life. So with my professional life, I'm known for providing or connecting people, resource, and opportunities. So I'm able to do that with my job, right? I provide job opportunities in the multifamily industry. I make sure that I am an active member in my local association as well as national. As I also am active in my sorority. So and Me and my husband we're in the process of finding a church home.
Awesome.
But attending church and keeping that faith within the family is kind of very important. Um, yeah. And so so I love to connect people. I've been doing that since I was a child, right? I've been connecting my friends, in college. I was a part of a bunch of different programs and just connecting people has really been I've seen the true power in that. And from that comes community.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that too. I love I love learning about people and being like, you know what? I think you need to know this person. Like,
Yes.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. No, that's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing about that. And then next up, when it comes to hospitality
Mhm.
and having somebody over sharing a meal, what would you provide for a meal to really showcase hospitality and make somebody feel special?
What would I provide for a meal? Well, I think food brings interaction and bonding, right? And I'm a taco lover. I will make tacos. I'll make tacos. Also, too, Asian cuisine is really big in my family.
Okay.
From when I was younger, we would always order Chinese food. My best friend, I grew up, she's Korean, so I was always eating at her house.
Okay.
So having those type of meals seems to always bring my people together.
Yeah. Especially things like that. There's kind of a shared element to it.
Hmm.
Chinese food, you get all the different kinds and you're just sharing family style and
We had it last night. We
yeah.
sure did. I didn't have time to cook, so we had some Chinese food last night.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that's great. All right. And then when it comes to your caffeinated beverage of choice, what kind of fuel do you lean into?
So actually my drinks changed. Today I had an ice white mocha from
Okay.
Starbucks. So my drinks change. Me and my husband, we have this newfound interest in Vietnamese coffee.
Okay.
So yeah, yep. So we have our certain coffee, we have the filler tins. It's a certain type of way that you gotta, make the coffee, use condensed milk. Uh so that's the drink that I kind of use to fuel. Not all the time, because I'm not a strong coffee drinker. But when I do,
So condensed milk. So there's a little bit of sweetness to that one.
it's a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, condensed milk, that really packs a punch for sweet. Yeah. It's kind of like the Thai iced tea. Have you ever had that?
Oh, do I? Yes,
Yeah.
right next door. Again,
Uh-huh.
we the Asian cuisine, so the we love Thai teas. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Those
your
are good
fave?
too.
You like them?
I like those, yeah.
Okay.
But I really like cold brew. Starbucks, when I go to Starbucks, I get the shaken espresso that they have, which isn't cold brew, but with the cold brew though, I like the ones that have like the foam on top, the
Okay. Yep.
cold foam. Those are
Got it.
really tasty. So that's kind of where I go. I don't really get like espresso drinks that
Sure.
much.
Sure.
Uh, I just get the cold brews and things like that, or just black coffee. But like on a daily basis, I just pour myself a
Yeah.
black coffee and I don't
Do
even put anything in
you?
it. Yeah.
And what does it do
Yeah.
for you?
Uh, I don't mind. I like coffee taste, and it's caffeine. So, so if you get good coffee, which we will provide you with some, Boss Blend will be coming your way in a short amount of time. Um, and that is our blend of coffee. So you'll be getting some of that.
At the Boss Brunch?
Oh no, it'll be coming to your house.
Oh, excuse
But I
me.
guess I could just bring it to you. That's gonna be there in 2 weeks. Either way. But yeah, no, you're gonna get one. We decided not to bring like 200 things of coffee to Philly. We're doing something else instead. But if somebody wants some coffee, just let me know and I'll see if I can get it your way. Can't give
Sure.
it to everybody, but
Can't give it to everybody.
but we do have it. All right. So Mo,
Yes, yes.
I was looking at your background and
Yes.
you started off right out of college in not housing. You were
No,
not a property manager.
I was not.
You first, and you said your dad was like, "Hey, you got to get a job." So your first role was where?
So, right out of college, I got my degree in PR with a minor in marketing at Hampton University.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I was going to be in public relations and entertainment PR in
Okay.
LA, being a celebrity publicist, all the things, right?
Of course.
Um, you know, I did, and so I interned. So I do want to back up, right? So I interned at the Food Network, right, in college,
Okay.
loved
Okay.
it. And then I also, after this Presbyterian job that I'm about to talk about,
Yeah.
I was the talent booker for a company that did celebrity events in New York. So
Interesting.
again, I'm off to the entertainment industry. That's what I'm doing. But my father said, "Oh no, no, no! It's stability, okay, and connections." And
Okay.
so I was a member service representative at the board of Presbyterian Church, right? And basically,
Yeah.
we just offered benefits to people who work at the church. And I was on the phones. So I was on the phone. So I will say that's where I like honed in my customer service skills, talking
Okay.
to people, problem solving, all the things. So that was my
Yeah.
first job outside of college.
Okay. Nice. And then after that, is that when you made the pivot and found your way into property management?
So I actually relocated back to the Hampton Roads area. I had my beautiful
Okay.
daughter, Juliana, and my sorority sisters were actually in the industry. So
Okay.
one was a leasing consultant and one was an assistant property manager, and kind of told me that there was a management company that was hiring for a leasing consultant. Had no idea what it was. But prior to that, I was working again at a call center for a month, and I quit because I did not want to continue to raise my hand to ask to go to the bathroom. That was going on. 15-minute breaks, 30-minute lunch, and I just had my daughter. So breastfeeding, pumping in the car, all the
Oh
things,
man.
just right. So
Yeah.
I again did something called lean on the shield. I leaned on my sorority sisters, and again they told me about the position, and I had the opportunity to interview with the amazing Julia Papp. She was my first property manager. I love her to death, and that's how I started out as a leasing consultant.
That's awesome. And that it's been now 13 years.
It's been 13 years. Yes. So I was able to hold various positions on site. And then I relocated back to this area, and I worked for a management company called Burger. Shout out to Burger. That's actually where my husband works. And there I got promoted 3 times. I got promoted 3 times. And prior to that, I was going to leave the industry. I just was going to leave it. And one thing that my father said to me that stuck out to me was, you've gained this experience. No one can ever take your experience away. Stick with it. And so I stuck with it. I applied, and I, became a regional support specialist. Again, got promoted 3 times. Shout out to Burger. They're really about their employees. And then just from keeping my connections, I was introduced to this on the supplier side. So I started out, doing what I do now with another amazing company. I was able to do that for some time. I left, and I started to sell make readies as a director of make ready services. But from there, I was able to really lean on the network that I had already established with being, at the other company. And I missed staffing, right? I missed it. So I was there for a year and a half, again, selling make readies, doing all the things that come along with that. And, I was able to InterSolutions gave me another opportunity, and I'm here.
Nice.
Yes,
That's
yes.
awesome. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure staffing, talk about a job that there's a lot of moving parts, constantly finding people, putting them in right places, meeting up with communities. So it's got to be a constant flow going on of finding people, finding communities finding you, needing people. Like, yeah, I'm sure it's like a constant.
No, it's constant, but again, it's for me, it's beautiful. I've been able to really create a passion with working in the staffing industry. I've also been able to just be a part of the ongoing initiative with the industry, which is creating awareness, right, that this industry exists, because no one wakes up and says, I want to be a property manager or I want to be a leasing consultant. So
Yeah.
being able to create awareness through my job, I've been able to do that in various ways.
Right. Right. Yeah. So when it comes to career paths and multifamily, like what is it that you want to tell people to help them navigate that, and what kind of career they can have?
Sure. So I think it's important to, number one, focus on your natural talents, your skill development and training, and take advantage of like courses and programs that your company may offer. Um, and as well as knowing and understanding how to build a network, create a network, expand your network, because through there, you'll be able to see the various opportunities that within the multifamily, the opportunities that are here, right?
Hmm.
So again, someone may be a salesperson, or excuse me, a leasing consultant, but may not want to be a manager,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
So really identifying the skills, what brings you joy, what makes you happy within your job, I think is really important when it comes to career pathing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think helping people see that there's more than just from this to this to this, that
Right.
there's other options. And even, like I like to say, there's you can go outside of and become a supplier, right? Just like you are and I am. And uh I feel like more and more there's so much interconnectedness between the operations of communities and the supplier base, and especially when it comes to technology, like you having a background in it only serves you so well to be somebody that works on the supplier side too. So there's a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so in the book, I want to just kind of share this story that aligns with like really knowing where you are, and then focusing on your strengths and creating opportunities with what with you have going on now, right?
Hmm.
So in the book Strength Finder 2.0, one of my favorite books by Gallup and Tom Rath, it's really about, again, finding your strengths and knowing how to be a leader, right? Just within yourself. um, and something that he puts is, you cannot be anything you want to be, but you can be a lot more of who you already are,
Mm.
right? And I want to share again just a story from the book. So from this research that Gallup has done, it was like an environmental experiment that he done, and he went to Mexico, and there was a man named Hector, and Hector was a great craftsman and shoemaker, and he averaged maybe selling maybe 15 to 20 shoes, a week. But
Hmm.
he was introduced to someone who mastered in marketing and a salesperson like me. No, but connected with that person, and a year later, and with them working together, they produce, they sold, they collect money with over 200 pairs of shoes a week. So just by sharing that story, it always resonates with me, because yes, I'm a salesperson. I love being a salesperson. InterSolutions gives me the autonomy to do all the things that I need to do to be able to be the best that I can be and help people and things of that nature. So again, if you are a leasing consultant, but you want to be a property, or you want to get to the next level, and if the next level means increasing your pay, right? So you may not need the title, but you may just want to make a little bit more money. Then you identify what skill sets as a leasing consultant that you need, right, to get better.
Hmm.
So that's something that I make sure that I carry with me. I always redefine my skill sets so I can be better. And I've seen just throughout my career and the opportunities that come, I've been able to increase my pay significantly, right? And not necessarily be worried about essentially a title.
Yeah.
uh, so if people are able to focus on, okay, let me join this program, let me utilize this resource, let me enhance this, let me try to figure out if I do want to be a regional sales manager, if I do want to be a regional property manager, let me get an idea of the different skill sets and roles that I may need to work on, and work on that, versus being maybe discouraged, right? Because you haven't gotten that promotion yet, or someone hasn't even, maybe no one has said your name or advocated for you, and you feel as though that you're just still here. But there's a lot of things that you can do while you are in your career to just always maintain, well, number one, be intentional, and then always maintain a positive growth just within yourself.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. It's so good to know who you are and to match yourself with the right role. Because like when
Sure.
you put yourself in the wrong job, like it's the worst.
It is. It is. And I have the opportunity to engage and connect with every single person that you can think of that's affiliated with the multifamily industry, right? So from applicants who are applying for our jobs, from when I, do property visits and I'm speaking with property managers who may have family members or friends who, want to get in the industry, from property owners and managers, and really working with them and connecting with them and getting an idea on how I can really assist their unique staffing challenges with their properties or with their management companies, or even just I'm at the bank and I'm speaking, and at the end of my conversation, I'm saying, well, so are you happy? Are you looking? 'Cause I can hook you up. You want to get you want to get the multifamily industry, So literally, I am a walking job board for the multifamily industry. Like, it's crazy. I don't turn it off. I need to. My husband and my daughter tells me all the time, we can be out, and then they're walking, and I'm still talking because I'm talking to somebody about setting them up with InterSolutions. And we're at the movies, So, that constant awareness, I'm always kind of bringing to the table.
Nice. So how many times has it, when you've done that, like you're just out and about and you've connected with somebody that's not in the industry yet, you're just getting good customer service and you're like, you know what, this person could probably kill it. Like, has there been some times where they've actually taken you up on it?
All the time. All
Nice.
the time. Yeah, all the time. Well, number one, I do have a happy presence. I do. I'm out. I'm smiling. I'm engaging, and I don't know. I care. I think I care about what others have going on, right? And I get to engage and I get to talk. And I tell people that the multifamily industry is an industry. It's lucrative, and at the end of the day, the majority of people's income is going to what? Rent or a mortgage, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's so many things that you can do with that. And so when I start to have that conversation, people, oh really? Because people don't know. Literally, people do not know. A lot of people don't know about the industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. No, it's just true. And I love, so Layla, right? You seen the
Lala.
comments? Lala,
So
sorry.
I'm not seeing comments. Hold on.
Oh, okay. On the
Okay, I
right
see
hand
it now.
side, click. There you go.
I see it. Okay. My people, hi. Amy, Liz, Maya, Steve, Courtney, Amanda. Shout out. If you need staffing service in Baltimore, holler at Amanda. Ah, Dana. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, she was just saying, and a little finesse, and she said, John. Now, okay, so me and Aishia had a little session with me to teach me a little bit about Philly
Yes.
and all things. Well, it started out with trying to correct my. I did some pictures of me with boxing gloves and stuff, right? Obviously, a nod to Rocky and all that. She's like, "Good try. You don't have a black eye, therefore this is not meeting the standard of what you're going to represent when it comes to Rocky." So, anyways, that's how it started, and then we got into all things Philly food, and also how you guys have some words that you like to throw around
We do.
that can be
Let's
used
talk about it.
for anything.
That's
So,
absolutely correct.
so let's get into Jean.
Let's get
So,
into it.
what does it mean? It means everything.
So John is a person, place, or thing, right? So if I use it as a person, you can say, oh, she is a fly John. Like, it's a person, right? She's a fly John, like, right? A place could be, oh, so you going to that joint later on tonight? It's a place, you know? And the thing is, oh, I gotta pick up that joint later on tonight, right? I have to go to the pizza store to pick up a joint. Well, no, that's kind of, but yeah, a person, place, or thing is a joint.
Oh man. Oh, they're
It is
okay.
a noun.
So
That's right. Actually, it's a noun. It's a
yes,
noun.
yes. All right, let's get me saying it correctly because now I'm getting shade for my pronunciation.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So go ahead. Say it.
John.
That's not bad, right, Shay? That's
Okay.
not
All
bad.
right.
That's not bad. That's not drawing, right? So now, when you say something wrong, I could have said you drawing. You didn't really say that right. You drawing. And drawn basically is like, when something is drawn out, like just drawn out slow, you know, or like if I trip, I can say, "Dang, that's drawn. I just tripped." Or if you're late for something, or if traffic, like this traffic is drawn right now.
Nice.
That's how you use drawn.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Anything else? What else have we got?
What else have we got? Old head. So an old
Wait,
head,
what?
it's called an old head. So an old head is someone who is older than you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But you can't use their like your parents or like,
Mm,
your grandma, like, maybe like an older cousin.
got it. Got it.
Yep. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
All right, Elizabeth, I'll work on it. I get it. So bad. I understand. All right. I get it. I will do my best. I will record myself over and over again.
Yep.
And then by the time I get to Philly, I will be just as bad. But it's fine. I'm from Seattle. We don't have an accent. It's like there's no it's not fun. Like our way of speaking is so boring. Like
Is it?
I think so.
I haven't been to Seattle yet.
Yeah.
So
This is how we talk. Okay.
got
So
it.
this is it. There's
Okay.
no flavor to it. It's
Sure.
just very it's like it's what you expect from a newscaster, which is boring. Like
You're hilarious, Evan.
anyways. All right. So I'm looking forward to it though. And eating hoagies and Philly cheesesteaks and
Hoagie. Say it again.
hoagie?
Hoagie. Yes. A,
Hoagie.
a
Yeah.
hoagie.
Did I
Yeah.
did I
I didn't hear. I wanted to make sure you pronounced it correctly.
Okay. And to be clear, hoagie, it's okay to have some lettuce and tomato on. A Philly cheesesteak, no, it's a no-go. And
Don't order that.
a
That's
Philly
not what that
cheesesteak is not a hoagie, and a hoagie is not a Philly cheesesteak. Let's just get that clear.
correct. Yep. A hoagie is just your standard sandwich, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, cheesesteak, salt, pepper, ketchup. I get American cheese, but everyone else gets whiz cheese or provolone.
Yes, which I need to try because I have never had cheese whiz on a on a Philly cheesesteak. Like
Yeah.
that's never been an option up in here. People sell them here, right? Like they're probably fake. They're not the real deal, but it is what we got. I mean, I don't have the real deal here in Seattle, so it's all right. I'm gonna eat a lot of Philly cheesesteaks and everything when I'm
Yeah.
in Philly. So I'm
Yep.
sure I'm gonna come back like 20 pounds heavier, and it's gonna be what it is. So it's fine.
So do you have if I say, do you know where you're going to try your first cheesesteak? Do you have a place in mind yet?
Well, I mean, I probably will go to what you call it, the mecca of all the different local joints there across from the what's it called? Reading.
The Reading Terminal. So that's where
Reading.
you did you mean to say joint, not joints? That's when you should have put that.
Sorry.
That's when you're supposed to use it. Yep.
Oh, sorry,
Go ahead.
sorry. I'm gonna go to that John and
Yep.
we're gonna eat some Philly cheesesteaks. Or cheesesteaks. Do I just say cheesesteaks? Like
Cheesesteaks.
I wouldn't add Philly in Philly.
Don't
Like
you
that's
do
weird.
that. Don't you do that. Don't you dare.
I'm gonna go have a Philly cheesesteak. No, you're in Philly. You're just
You
having
are.
a cheesesteak.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand out so much. It's going to be great. With all this coaching, I'm still going to be terrible. It's going to be, wow, you are clearly not from here. This is good. Anyways, well, back to the things at hand here. We got a little derailed, but it's okay because we need to
It's fine.
get
It's
it
fine.
right.
Yep.
We need to make sure everybody that is going to Philly is ready.
Yes.
We don't want to be caught off guard. We don't want to not be ready for Philly. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Steve. I'm really
Yes,
happy
Steve.
you're enjoying.
Shout out to Steve.
Thanks for everybody that's here and participating. This is always the best when the audience is participating and having fun with us. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so career paths, super important thing, and I'm so glad that that's a passion of yours. Another thing that is super important, and I agree, is volunteering and how much power there is in volunteering, not only at your association, but you also are active in, you call it the PTO, I call it the PTA, they're the same but different. I'm also involved in the PTA. I'm the president. Ooh, what?
I know.
Yeah. I don't know if I gladly say that, but I am. But yeah, so volunteering, what do you personally get when it comes to the engagement and involvement that you get, especially at the association for your local Pennsylvania house or apartment association?
So the association changed my life. It changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my career. And I have been able to develop really a passion for volunteering. And I'm also able to use other skill sets that I may not be that I maybe can't do at my current job. So I'm always staying, whether it's well-rounded or I'm always staying empowered, with wanting to stay in the industry because I have access to so many things, right? And that's from uh, being on committees, um, taking advantage of programs, right? Like the diversity leadership program. And I actually was introduced to that from the CEO at the time of the PAA. And this is, again, going back to connecting. And so they literally pushed me. I had no idea. I saw it. Honestly, Evan, I saw it in the Units magazine, right, which is the industry magazine. I saw it a couple months before I got motivated to apply. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, NAA. They had this new diversity program, just trying to get more people of color in leadership positions. But I didn't really pay it any mind until, again, the CEO of the association at the time said, look, Mo, you need to apply for this. I'm going to write you a recommendation and you need to apply. And I said, okay, I guess. And I got accepted. So I got accepted, and that program really empowered me, right? To that's when I was able to really see what it looked like to network on a national level. Then from there, maintain those networks. And then what I learned from that program, I was able to apply at my job, right? And then I was able to apply on the local level. I also had the experience of being a chair to the Gen Now committee, and I was able to facilitate panels and doing hosting kind of events, and utilizing my network by saying, hey, so I know you're HR at Westover and we're looking for a panelist to talk about HR stuff. Can you be a part of the panel? And so once I started to realize that, again, people were willing to support me, right, and well as being able and support them. So being able to, again, put on different events. I will always raise my hand, right? So when they said, hey, Mo, can you find a location for the annual meeting? Sure, I'll find you a place, no problem. Also, getting my certification. I'm gonna have my CAS, certified apartment supplier. So I took advantage of that. And from there, I was able to, again, build relationships with my classmates. My classmates were property managers, regionals, and my instructors, whether they were VPs of management companies or presidents of management companies. And that was what, 2019. And now a lot of them are my clients, right? They're my clients, they're my industry friends. So, yeah, that's how I've been able to, really utilize the association. I'm able to just do what I love. So if I want to plan an event, you know, the PAA, they're giving me the autonomy. I'm spearheading a task force with the suppliers, because I think it's important for suppliers to come together, to help foster relationships, business, mentorships. We're spearheading, or excuse me, we're going to have speakeasy supplier brunches throughout the regions, in 4 different regions. So those are so look, I can talk all day. Those are some of the things that, keep me going and keep me energized, and, keep me wanting to stay in the industry.
That's awesome. So your association locally, they kind of empower some of the membership, especially that are on committees and stuff, to actually plan events. Now, are they involved in a large capacity, or you guys kind of just do that and they're supporting it?
So, both actually. So when you're on committees, right? You're on
Yeah.
committees, and some of the committees have their standing events that you can help and
Mhm.
volunteer. But
Yeah.
I've been able to, like last year, I was able to spearhead a supplier table talk. Shout out to Ashia. Ashia created the idea for a committee that she's on. So I wanted to do it for the supplier. So I was able to partner up with another supplier. We were able to have the event as his venue. He sponsored it. But yes, the PAA was able to help promote it, right? So have
Mm-hmm.
access to, the members. So they helped me promote it. They helped me create the free registration, right? So people were able to register on their behalf. But look, I tell people, you have to learn how to navigate and exercise your membership, right? So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of. I'm involved in our local association, WMFA, Washington Multifamily Housing Association, and I'm on the member committee, and also membership committee, I should say, and also the supplier committee. And it's been great because it's provided opportunities to speak into things that are important to suppliers, how we can support the industry, all that kind of stuff. But it's really interesting to hear how you guys are going about it and having a little more, I guess, autonomy within it, like support yet still doing things, not necessarily with their complete oversight. That's cool. That's really cool.
Well, yeah, we do have a president, right? So we have a president, and we have like an ongoing membership initiative. But
Sure.
I didn't speak on this, but I had came up with the idea. It's called the Pennsylvania Supplier Council Engagement Club.
Uh-huh.
And again, they supported me, right? I was able to present this whole idea in front of a bunch of suppliers, and they advocated for me. And again, that's where I was able to create that event. Yep.
Nice.
But there's
Well,
there's again there's membership. Excuse me. There is mentorship that is still structured and guided through the supplier council. I want to make that clear too.
oh,
That we're
sure.
not we're not out here
Sure.
doing whatever we want to do.
Yeah, yeah. You're not rogue. Yeah, I get that. No, but that's cool. We should talk more about that. Maybe you can pop into one of our sessions virtually and speak some ideas. I love collaboration, learning
Same.
from other people. So that would
Absolutely.
be that would be awesome.
Absolutely. I'm down.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'll talk to our folks. I'll talk to all my people, and then I'll talk to your people, and
Let's
we'll.
go. Let's get this popping. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
And no, so
Cool.
you asked about the PTO. So I want to make it clear that you inspired me to join the PTO. I don't know
Mhm.
if you know that, but you inspired me.
Oh,
You did.
look at me.
You did that
Post.
post about,
Okay.
being involved. I feel
All
like
right.
Ashia made a comment, and she motivated me. And so again, this last year I said, I'm at least show up to one meeting, right? So I show up to a meeting, And of course, they're talking about, so we do a staff appreciation lunch, every year, So of course, I hear staff, huh? So I started to ask more questions about what this whole staff appreciation luncheon thing is. And by the end of the conversation, they're like, "So do you want to chair it? Because you have, if you want to chair it." So that's how I became the chair to the staff appreciation luncheon. And it was basically the closing of the teacher appreciation week, right? And so it was over 180 staff members, and they gave me the autonomy to really do kind of really create my vision. And the vision was a taste. So we live in this area called Havertown, and I wanted to take what I learned from my association, right, which was building community, right? So I'm reaching out to the different local businesses. I wanted to partner up with the local businesses, right? So we were able to get a bunch of businesses to donate gift cards. We teamed up with 5 different local restaurants. And of course, we had some Asian cuisine. Yeah, gave out raffles. We also had the students. They created this like, what is it, the carved out foam boards. So we had the art students participate, and apparently it was the best staff appreciation luncheon they've ever had. you know
Nice.
so
Nice.
but no, that was a great experience. Yep.
That's awesome. No, I love it because so often, and I don't mean to say this is bad or whatever, but so often PTAs get like overtaken by people that are stay-at-home parents or people that have a little more time, they're and uh it's kind of shied away from by the people that are working, right? Like, we're busy, we can't do this too. My kids have activities, like, you know. But I think what needs to happen is a pivot to making it accessible to everyone, not just the person that has all the time.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
So, I am a working person, apparently, I think. And I will say it has had its challenges being a working person, but we're doing our best. And again, being president, I'm going to do it again next year. We'll
Do
see.
your thing. I'm gonna see, because I'm on 5 committees. Let's start there.
Okay.
The local social, and then the RPM Careers Committee on the national level. We didn't speak about that yet, but so we'll
Look
see.
at you. Yeah, you're involved. No, it's good. Yeah.
I
No,
am.
and
I
at
am.
some point you do have to assess, okay, which ones are really like, am I able to serve fully and be
Correct.
present and give my all to, you know.
Correct. 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 So I've learned also how to focus on what it is that I can bring.
Mm,
So I'm the one that could, I'll bring the connection, if the idea with the event, and I'm gonna show up at the event, and just tell me how you want to plan the event. But that's me. I'm the I'm engagement, events. So I know how I can show up. I don't listen. I'm not the Aishia and the Monicas. They speak on the DEI. They're so amazing with how they speak and their leadership, and they travel the country. TLC, shout out to Dana, Aishia, and Monica. So I know my lane. I know my lane, and I know my place. So it's easy at times for me to say I can do this because I know I'm not going to take on this.
yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. And not everybody can do all the same things. Like, there's so
Right,
many things to do.
right, right.
We got tasks and jobs, and there's too much. So not everybody can be, TLC.
We love TLC though.
No, they're awesome. Okay. Well, thanks for speaking on that stuff, because I hope it's an encouragement to people that there is, in small ways, whether it's your PTA or your association or both, you can get involved. You don't have to be scared of it. You can be as involved as you want to be. And it's a way to, like, for PTO, it's a way to engage with your school and learn more about what's going on, and
Mm-hmm.
meet your teachers and show
Yep.
appreciation.
Yep.
So
Get the
yeah.
scoop. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get the gossip.
Get the
Yep.
scoop. I know what's going on with my
This
baby.
this this much is true. Yeah. Sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes the gossip's about me. So,
Ooh.
anyways, good times, I will say. All right. Well, we are towards the end, and there is one last thing that is super exciting, and you already gave a little sneak peek about it, but let's give the full sneak peek. At
Oh,
NAA,
yes, yes, yes,
Compartmentalize in
yes.
Philly, you are going to be one of the speakers. You're going to be on a panel with some other great people. I've seen some of the posts on
Yes,
LinkedIn. So, what are you doing?
yes.
Who are you doing it with?
Yes, so I will be speaking at Apartmentalize, yay! And the session is called Career Metamorphosis: Transforming Employees' Ambitions into Realities. And I will be speaking with Jen with Swift Bunny is will be the moderator. Also Dana Hill with Rangewater, and Karen Truman, and we are really diving into just the challenges of career development and aligning it with employee engagement and retention.
Nice.
Yep, yep.
Awesome.
So very exciting, very exciting.
So, a little behind the scenes. As you decide your topic and all the things, how are you guys preparing for this? Because you're not even in the same markets, right? Like you guys are kind of spread out.
Yes, yes. So we're in Atlanta, California, Virginia. We are a dream team. This has been an amazing experience for me. We've been able to, of course, we meet virtually. We share our ideas, and we work together. We're good. We got our. Let me tell you something. Our presentation. What that's engaging, informative.
Good.
It's yep. So we've been able to, really stay aligned and really rock out. Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. So do you guys like virtually practice? Is that a like
So again, because we're pros, there's no need to be a lot of practicing. No, but again, we've met throughout the year. We
mhm,
are meeting one more time,
mhm.
and then of course, kind of the day of, and do a little feel. But we've been able to just kind of gel well, and just
Nice.
make sure we have make sure we're ready.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, be sure to check out their session. It is called,
Career Metamorphosis: Transforming Employee Ambitions into Realities.
and it's
June
going to
19th.
be, yeah,
Hold on. Yeah, that's right.
uh,
June 19th,
okay.
right? 205 to 255. And I believe room 115. So download your apps and
Hmm.
put us on your planner.
That's right. Do it. Get in there. Make sure you participate. Make sure you get in on their session. It's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. I know a few of the people on the panel, and I can't. I'm imagining it's going to be great content. So you guys need to check it out, and it's only going to be enriching to you and your decisions and career and everything else. So you know,
Absolutely.
make sure
Right.
you get in there.
It's simple. The main reason why people need to come is keeping talented employees engaged, um, and providing clear career development pathways can significantly improve retention and
Mm,
performance. And I don't know if you guys know this, but 75% of leasing professionals that are in their current role are looking to make a move within the first year, right?
wow.
Yep. So we're diving and giving actionable kind of items and solutions to make sure that your employees stay with your company and grow within your company,
Mm,
versus you know being encountering a lot of the quiet quitters, right?
mm,
I encounter them on a daily basis, and I hear so many stories, Evan.
yeah.
I know many reasons of why people aren't staying at their positions. So
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. I it's unfortunate too. Like the culture of work has changed so much, and people, it's so rare to stay at a company for a long period of time now. Um, it
Right.
and in this industry, it's just one to the next. It feels like,
Right.
for so many reasons. Your
Right.
property could sell, and you're now needing to find a new one.
Right.
But
You know?
yeah, a lot of different moving parts there. But it's an important topic, and it's, there's a lot of challenges with hiring, and I know maintenance side of things. Do you guys deal in maintenance as well?
Yeah, yes, we sure do. We definitely deal with maintenance. And I actually, just a part of my career awareness, I'm able to partner up with HVAC schools and our programs that highlight building maintenance. And I've been able to come in and present the career of apartment maintenance. And from there, I've been able to help people who have these skill sets, right? Have maintenance skill sets, but took the interest of getting this certification and being able to help them, place them in jobs. So,
Hmm,
yep,
nice,
yep.
nice. Well, that's awesome. Well, keep doing what you're doing. Keep rocking it. Keep being a boss, like the boss chain says, like your name tag says.
Yeah, now that's right. Absolutely. Let's get into it.
Can't wait to see you and all of our friends that are on the in the audience today, in Philly in just, I mean, it's less than 2 weeks at this point. I'm gonna
It
be
is
there
less.
Monday.
It is less
So
than. And shout out, you're going to our non multi-family mixer June
yes,
18th.
yes,
That is going to be, that's a great, great, great party. A great party.
yep,
Absolutely. So,
yeah. I'll see you that night, and then I'll see you all in the morning for brunch at
yep,
Boss Brunch.
I will be at the
Um,
brunch. I will be at
so
the
make
brunch.
sure you check out their event, though. It's going to be a great time. If you need
So
information,
drop it in the link,
that's
ladies.
right.
Drop
Yeah,
that
somebody
link.
drop the link in the comments so that people know where to go.
Where to go?
That's
Where to
right.
go?
All right. Well, Mo, thank you again.
Thank
I'm
you for
super excited
having
to see
me.
you shortly. And just like Mo jumped in and showed why she's a boss in this great industry, you too can jump in and be on Boss Talks. So if you want to be on the show, reach out to me. We can make it happen. Just let me know. Why are you a boss? You don't have to be a CEO of a company. You don't have to be even a vice president. You can be in any position, because I know everybody in any position can be a boss. So let's do this. Get on Boss Talks and let's talk about your boss abilities. All right. So till next time, next week, our final show before NAA. This has been Boss Talks. I'll see you next time.
Bye.